So, hello, and welcome to day 2 of me streaming, Oxygen not included. So, day 1 we sorted out, and we had a base going. I can't remember how exactly it was. I think we were doing okay. Yeah, here we go. So, we have no food, we have no power, we have polluted water all over the place. Yeah, we're doing good, aren't we? So, here we go. Right. I should probably think about changing the priorities. So, power is max priority. That battery is draining rapidly, of course. Okay, oxygen is okay though, so I'm good there, at least. I think maybe I should stick another gas vent somewhere to pump. Because I'm currently pumping oxygen up from the bottom of my base, so yeah. You're moving dirt around for some reason. Okay. So you have plenty of power. But we have 6 duplicates. Robot's taking a break on the massage table. Okay, dokie. Eclipse and Pulse are powering that though. Okay. Right. I think I can just do that. There we go. That should be a bit better. Right. And storage is looking horribly full. So, okie dokie. That toilet is being swapped out currently. Oh, good. Okay. So, that hasn't... Right. Okay, so we need more food. We need to deal with other bits and pieces here and there. Okay. Oh, great. We need more toilets, definitely. Right. Well, at least the polluted dirt is being eaten by that hatch. Okay. So, what we should probably do is come over here and prioritize this to be higher. Great. Lots of making a mess going on right now. So this should all be higher. So that way it's handled. Right, so where's Humbug going? He is delivering dirt. Assuming that's for research. That needs to be mopped at some point. Yeah, great. Right. Okay. Eclipse is... come on. Right, prioritize. So that up there is 8. Let's make this a 7 for the time being, shall we? Make this a 7 so that way the work up there gets done and we can get that second toilet in place. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, okay, now there's insufficient oxygen generation. Well, I only have how many of these? Come on. Right, oh god. Grief. Okay, right, no more research. That means we should get some construction going on right now, so. Just see, build. There it is. Stick Humbug on it. Okay, come on. Build! Prioritize. That's 6. So they're currently working on food. Oh, there we go. Finally. Finally. Okay, that's gonna happen finally. This copper being dug up. Okay. Over at it. Base. Tile. There we go. Might do is... might change this up, I don't know. Put that wash basin there and have the outhouse there instead, with the wall down there. Maybe? That might work. Okay, these two are... oh god, that means there's even more now in the bottom of the base. Yep. Oh god. Should name this colony the Let's All Pee Ourselves colony. Be more accurate. What we can do instead is set this to deconstruct. Okay, so we have that one up there full of food. We have okay. So I think I need to move food production out of there. We have this room up here for relaxation, which we'll do. There we go. Right. Okay. Oh, come on, please. Just mop all this water up already. Right, here we go. More construction now. Go. Right then. Okie dokie. Do that, maybe. Okay. Gun is building most of the tiles. What's the temperature like up there? I'm guessing it's a case of when they walk through the puddles of dirty water up there, they get cold. So maybe I should set these to a crucial of 9 as well. Maybe set all the mopping jobs to 9, which as I can, maybe. That might get them to clean some of it up. Anyway, medicine. We want wash basins. We'll have 2. 1 there. 1. Nope. Medicine. Wash basin. There. Okay, then we'll need plumbing, won't we? And lavatory. If we could get a proper lavatory. Research. Sanitation, isn't it? I'm looking for sanitation. It'll be under plumbing. There it is. Okay, let's aim for researching that quickly. See if that does something for us. Okay, that floor's now been mopped clean. Good. Okay. We have to build those ladders next, I think. So, prioritize. Make the ladders 9. That way we can actually get in and out of this section before we seal ourselves in. Right. Okay. Dig that out. Okay. Building less resources on. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot this was 9. So it takes a lot to run. A lot. Oh, come on. Who peed themselves this time? What I might do is come here, base, tile, like that. Just build tiles then there like that. Deconstruct. That way seal the water, stop any messes getting down into the bottom of the base. That might be a good idea, although I would have to do that as well. So. No, base, tile there, and that should stop any messes flowing into the water pool that we should get all of our water for washing our hands with. Okay. So currently we're washing our hands in the water that people have made a mess in, so we're good there, aren't we? Power. We have things. Cannot be run through tiles. Okay, so we need. I might be loading that slowly. Okay, that's something going in there. From Humbug. So slowly watch them build up the bathroom section. I think we need a new duplicate. I think we have diver's lungs. Ooh. Okay, that's low oxygen consumption. Oh. I might be able to handle that. I might. What about you? Caregiver. Who do I want? Athletics. I need a constructor really. Print. But before we do that, let's take a look at the PTM Discord server and see who we should use next. We haven't had. Oh, we can use Ski Boyak. Damn it! No. Ski. Oh, come the hell on! I. Yes. B. O. Y. E. Y. Y. E. C. Oh, you nearly made it. You nearly made it. There we go. Okay. Print. Let's get rid of that damned overlay. Okay, there we go. Naming successful. We now have a new duplicate. So, Skiboyak, your sole task is gonna be to build, pretty much. Make sure that you only build for the time being. We can also do power as well, since you're pretty good at that. Yeah, you're not good at anything else, but yeah. Can have a massage though. Yeah, so basically Skiboyak is there to help construct more. And next that's going to be digging a tunnel from here to there to drain all the water in that puddle out into there for me to use. Oh, come on. Alright. Nearly there with the new thing, right? We're looking at 8 novice, 3 session 3 advanced, okay. I think the proper toilets do need, however, a water pump, which will throw a spanner in my works. Plumbing. I don't want an outhouse, I want a liquid pump, and it has to go at the bottom. Yes, it'll go there. And, nope. Liquid pipe. Bring it up like that. Bring it this way. Up. We'll leave it there for the time being. Okay. Okay. Towels are going in now. Which is good. Good. Towels going in. Doll's going in. I want to make it 5 tile high room somewhere, considering it. I need to change this base design. What I could do is drop this floor down, but that would be hard as I've got all the storage compactors there already. Oh, the issues are building a base as you go along rather than building it from the off correctly. Tile, let's stop more messes flowing through. Prioritize, I should probably make these a bit higher. Okay. Mop. There. Oh, and it's nighttime again. Right, up to highest time acceleration, like that. Okay. Oh, God. I might just highlight the entire base at this point. Oh, and the power's just going out as well, which is always good. And the good news is that... Okay, we have the proper toilets now. Good. So go to plumbing. lavatory. There we go. So we have an input pipe on the bottom and an output pipe on the top. Oh, goody. Sorry, and I can't cross them pipes either. Right then, up, over, like that, down, like that. We'll have to have this pipe flow down like this, through the next floor down, and over, down there like that. And now I have to find a dumping section to drain into now, don't I? Eek. Okay. What I might do for now is just cancel all this. Like that. Go to base, ladder. Oh, like that, so that Skibby can get out of the hole he's got himself stuck in. Okay. It's really cold up there in that part of the base. That's a bit surprising if you ask me. Where can I... Tell you what, do all this. Okay. Right, 2x speed again. Right, let's get all this built. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Maybe I should leave that one there. It'll be easy to reach than the ones up there, probably. Right. Here goes Skibiak. He is moving things, it seems. I know why. I know why. Because this isn't properly prioritized yet. And I need a way for them to get down into this part of the base, so like that. Mesh. What does mesh allow them to do? It does not obstruct, so it allows both to flow. That just allows air to flow, and that doesn't allow anything to flow. Okay. Okay. Build ladder. We'll put it like that, so that way it's easy for them to get around. Okay. Oh, that's liquid pipes going in now, so that'll be good. Oh. Ooh, power. Yeah, we are strains. We're not using coal yet. There we go. Hypothermia and starvation. Interesting. Okay, prioritize 9. I guess just to get this mopped out. I guess if we have to make everything 9. Then we go back to 8. No, it's 6 on these, wasn't it? 6, are you, sir? There we go. So that should get all the mopping done quickly. But it should stop all the storage containers being prioritized away with everything else. I believe they... Nope, that's a different colony of mine. Okay. I also have to think about what I'm going to do in here. This is all in oxygen. It's all breathable, actually. So that's actually pretty safe to go into now. Okay, so this is... It's airflow. Good. We need to get oxygen up to the top of this base quicker, as we have plenty of it down here. Just don't have a lot of it up there, do we? Okay, that's airflow. More airflow. Let's go to 1x speed, I think, for the day. Okay. Robot rover is... looks ill, but... I don't know. hoping not. Let's get another door in. Medicine. Yeah, we need this. Yeah, what I should do is pneumatic door there, another one there, and then make this sort of a up here medical room up here. Medicine med bed. There we go. 2 med beds. That should provide a med bay. We have research, nothing that's going on right now. That's okay. Right. Okie dokie. So, yeah, you're lacking input and output. You have an input, but you don't have an output yet. Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm just getting all this mopped up. Right. Oh look, we have a hole to the... Ooh, great. Prioritize. 9. Just build that first. Also, why are people starving? We have loads of lice loaf. And you are allowed to eat it. Yeah, you are allowed to eat lice loaf. Why aren't you eating it? We have too much of it. We have none of it, as this is just full at this point of lice loaf. I mean of lice. Because these aren't set to 9. Note to self, make sure you always set things to 9 if they need to happen. Okay, let's see if someone will actually do some cooking now so we can eat! Finally! Oh, not. Jobs. Oh, yeah. Just this is definitely my you can probably tell this is my first colony, can't you? Cook, 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 cook. Humbug. Impulse. And grunt. Okay. Oh, now it's bedtime. And that means all the... great, everything's going to bed hungry. Oxygen's low in the bedrooms. Oh boy. This is so easy, isn't it? Oh yes. I mean, I had started the first stream with the Eclipse nearby to help out with that, so... Well, the first stream wasn't too bad actually, as Eclipse did help a lot. Now things are getting harder. Yeah, definitely harder. Yeah, I'm gonna keep persevering with this. Mainly out of perverse interest in how bad it'll end, but, you know. Let's keep going. Hypothermia. Okay, great. That is why I did this tile. No more messes reaching into the bottom of the pool. We have a lot of germs in it though, which is probably not healthy, but oh well. Oh crap. As soon as we get these new toilets built, the better, if you ask me. Right. Tell you what. Dig. Yeah. Just dig this entire section out here, and we'll make it a dumping. We'll just make it the cesspit of the base. That's what we'll do. This will be the base cesspit. Base. Right, that. Like that. What we can do later will be possibly just pump it into the chlorine pool, maybe. That'll help, hopefully disinfect it. Right. Okay. Med beds we're still working on. I'm working on all the things. Left. Right. I'm not sure if this is needed, but I'm not taking any risks. Okay? I don't want to get two people sick. Okay. How many more meal lice? Gotta work on still. How many more meal lice? Humbuck's fallen asleep yet again. Grunt plops out the meal lice, lice lip onto his head. Right. Oh no, we have unrefrigerated food. Okay. Food, good. Very good. There. Don't float that way. Yeah. We actually flood the entire bottom level to the point where it overflows into the, well, the main water pool. Then we have a problem, but until then, hopefully we don't have too many issues. Alright. I mean, out of order, awaiting that'll explain it. Somebody please deliver that. Please, somebody please just deliver. Oxygen overlay. Germ overlay. Oh, the entire bottom level is just now full of things. Great. This started out so promisingly. Glop. Right, okay. Glop's coming out gradually. Ooh, this is some construction actually. He's come up here and he's delivered it to the research station. I'm assuming that's for repairs. That's more water for oxygen. Which is insufficient, by the way. Which is good. Deodorizer nullifies polluted oxygen. Environments. Clay, oxygen, and... Okay. So it turns polluted oxygen into clay and oxygen. Which might be good, as our base probably has quite a bit of it at this point. What I'll do is I'll stick some algae deoxidizers down here quickly, wire. Use them to solve the problem for the time being. Temporary fix. Right. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, so before we do much more actually. 9, okay, like that. And then this 9, we'll dig this out so we can dump into there freely. And then that'll be the colony cesspit. Okay. Okay. Once we have our colony cesspit dealt with, we can then move on to bigger and better things, I believe. Please, this is no longer out of order? Yes, it's no longer... Okay, good. That should hopefully cut down on the number of messes in the time being. Also, prioritize 9 down to this. That probably also means we should do the ladder as well. And just make all this nice, it gets done definitely. Right. And I hit the mic. I'm an idiot. Ugh. Okay, these are glopping stuff out. Maybe we should just set this to be edible only. Okay. Hoping we don't suffer a power burnout due to trying to need too much power from the base systems. I hope we don't. I hope we don't. I hope we don't. Have no idea what the limit is for that. Actually, cancel all of that. What we could do for oxygen over here, because it's more power efficient doing it this way. Trust me. Okay, them like that, and then we need furniture, light. I think there, so it gets 5 over. There, and then there. That's about the best I can make do, really. Not tab, space to unpause. Tab speeds up time. Don't want to do that. Just want to unpause. Power, wire. There we go. Okay. Someone's not happy, are they? Great. Great, 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 great. Unhappy people. Okay. Okay. Robot is handling even more of that of the algae thingies. Yeah, that's what they're called, algae thingies. Okay. So we did have Skibo yet. He should be. He's just moving jobs. He's just moving meal ice around. Why is he not building? Okay, stop delivering. Build. Build. Yeah. Good. Good, 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 good. You're ill? Germs. Yeah, surface germs. Okay. Oxygen is low in that section, so why are you panting in there? I don't know. Oh god, he's on the treadmill again. Power, no! Just build! Just build! A lot of people can do power, just build! And it's night time. 3x speed, let's go. Cycle 16 reports, let's view it. Calorie generate, stress change, 11%, not good. Calorie generation, regained a net value of 1,000 calories. We generated slightly more oxygen than we lost, so that's good. Right. Okay. Okay, people are building, which is good. Okay, that's copper going in there. Okay, another wire. That's the next piece of wire. Okay, come on, finish the jobs. Yay, that's the ladder. Okay. Don't need research right now, we have all the research we need. Okay. Apart from maybe power. Power would be good. What I'm thinking what I should do is crank these up to about 90%-ish, somewhere in that region. So that way, as soon as the moment we just drop down on power, we get immediately back on the treadmills to bring stop the entire base running out of power completely. I think that might be a good idea. Okay. Hopefully, we also need to deal with all this disease as well. What the hell is that effect mean? I don't know. You're running up here now. Why? To finish building those pipes. Good. These should probably be on 8, shouldn't they? So that way they actually get water delivered to them when they need to be. Prioritize 6. No, 9. So that way this gets. So that way they can't. That way they always have to wash their hands before they leave the toilet. Probably a good idea. Am I right? Okay, more mining. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. Yeah. If we want to stop people going all the time due to illness, we need to deal with the illness. That's why they're going all the time. They're just ill. It's slowing them down. It's making them less efficient. So we need to deal with the illness. I'm an idiot. Right, more sandstone. Right, well. At least we're not having... Okay, river's fine. Come on, please. Stop groaning all the time. Stop being ill. If Chris was watching this, he'd be groaning. Probably is watching it, knowing him. Right, we have a med bed, right? Okay. Assign Ski Boyak. Okay, let's get him in there. Let's get him tended to, and treated, and then we'll be on the way to having a more productive colony. Correct? Eating. We have a med bed. We have a med bed. Stop complaining. Ooh, new duplicate. Where is he? Don't say I have to prioritize in the medical beds as well. Please say I don't have to prioritize med beds. Okay, well we have our new duplicant. We won't bother with that yet. Right, he's now in the med bed. Wait for someone to come and tend to him. That's the report. Don't need to see that. Thank you very much. Grunt is tending to the ski boyak, and okay, that's good. I don't think we need a duplicate at the time being, says we can't really sustain this population. We don't have enough oxygenation, so more mopping is needed, I believe. More mopping to deal with the problems. Hopefully someone comes to deal with it eventually. Hopefully they'll get out of bed. Okay, Skiboyak is fine. Who's in there right now? It is Eclipse being tended to. Good, okay. I think we're good. I think we're recovering. Hope we're recovering, anyway. Right. Okay. So, Skiboyak should be doing a lot of construction somewhere. Hopefully. Oh, shut up about the unrefrigerated food. I have tons of food. This entire farm down here just produces so much food, it's impossible to keep up with it, really. Alright. Yeah, build the pipes. Yeah. Ladder. We should be able to get right down there now to the pump itself and build the pump. And the wires, and then we're good for power. Then we're good for that. Right? That's the ladders going in, I guess. Yes, I'm doing the ladders. Yeah, it's cold because you're in water. It always is cold, isn't it? Who'd have thought? Who'd have thunk water is cold? Hmm. Pretty bog standard if you ask me. Oh, you just had to stop then. Oh, because you're freezing cold. Oops. Right, okay. Right, that should also allow that to be mopped up, so that should empty the bottom of the water pool of polluted water. We should hopefully cut down the number of germs down there. Hopefully. Before we go and pump it around the base for other things. That's copper wire going in. Okay, that's the pump and the wires going in now. Okay. Yeah, there's a CO2 pen down here, but oh well, what can you do about it? Right, water pump going in. Then we'll need to have the cesspit done. Plumbing. I want to be careful about how I use to build this. I don't want it flowing into my water pool or my base. Besides, if it did plummet into my base, eventually my base would be filled with polluted oxygen. And I have a Steam friend wanting to watch over Steam, and I have to tell him, please watch on Twitch. I can't stream to 2 services at once. My PC will explode. It will catch fire and die. Can you watch on Twitch? Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him to. Okay. There we go. That should stop the PC exploding. Whew. Okay. PC explosion prevented. Right. Okay. Eclipse is in the hospital bed. The Steam notification's back. Okay. Right. Okay. Might hopefully. Okay. Right. So food's good. Toilets, water pump is in place, correct, with power. The water's being pumped up to the toilets. Lavatory ready. And then so the thing we need to do now is the water drain. And I think I need to replace this door with an airlock instead. As that should stop the polluted oxygen flowing into the rest of the base, which would be a good idea. Don't get germs, don't get people dying from toxic air. Okay, moving around the base. Right. Okay. Eclipse is still ill, so he's getting back in bed again. Just got off. Oh, good. Let's give it a okay, that's the towels going in, good. So that's the bathrooms now sealed away from the med bay. Room overlay. No room. Latrine. Okay. No room. It's not enclosed with walls yet, so therefore it's not counting as a room. Guess I need to stick some ladders up there so they can get up there. And actually build the roof. Oh well, right then. Or maybe they need to build that door first. I don't know. Anyway. Eclipse is using that. Bathroom. And I guess if we look at the plumbing now, we'll see that that is... okay, it does contain some water. Okay. We have med beds. We should probably set them both to priority 9 so that people will use them. Let's just 9 up here completely. So it gets done. And prioritise. That's all set to 9 now as well. Okay, that's the pipes going in, it seems. Okay, so we'll have pipes. Good, good, good. That allows us to pump the water around and away from the toilets. Okay. That's one more in. One more in. Do you want an 8th duplicate? I know I don't have enough oxygen generation still. How's the FO looking? Pretty bad, actually. Just I think I just prioritise this down here. But at the moment I prioritise it. Oh, nothing else will get done. I need to prioritise it, otherwise I was going to suffocate. I guess what I should do is choose another duplicate, and we'll go for construction again. Early bird, so that's pretty good actually. Gastrophobia won't cook. We don't need more cooks. That's good. They accept good. Okay. Provide good quality food, and the decor's not that important to them. So print them. Construction. Oh, I didn't name them. Oops, daisy. Can I rename them? Yes, I can. Okay. To the PTM Discord server. We already have Soviet Bot. We already have Pulse. Lookout. There we go. That's who we can do. And that was surprisingly easy for how easy it is trying to name them once when we're printing them. So maybe I'll have to print when we have to name them after we print them. Never thought about that. Right. These don't have water, liquids. But yeah, that is a germ source. Great. Also, we are pumping germs up from this pool now. Right. So, okay, that's all the polluted water's been mopped up from down there. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. And now these two are constructing things. Jigs. Yes, more of these which we need for oxygen generation. Construct them. Okay, there we go. They're being built now. We're gonna have things. Right. Okay. So this will hopefully try and get our oxygen back to good, decent levels. Still gonna have an issue with airflow from this floor though. But oh well. I mean, the moment this, why am I pointing at the screen? Right. Okay. That's more dirt coming in. We're gonna need lights for them as well. That pump is draining a lot of power. Trust me on that. Yeah. Gonna need a lot more stuff. Priority 9. Okay, hopefully that'll get people delivering algae and water to actually produce oxygen. We'll work on the lights eventually once we have more oxygen and power to spare. Food, I hope, is still not an issue. Are we still producing? Nope, we don't have enough water. So everybody's focusing on building other things, of course. Oh, good. Right, they're digging up the test pit. Prioritize. Should probably make that a 9, I think. Get it deconstructed and replace it with the manual airlock. Manual airlock. There we go, that should stop air flowing out of there. As good as that is, of course, our cesspit. Okay. So I have to. Oh, great! Now I have to prioritize these tiles, but that's fine with me. To be honest with you, if I do it correctly, if I plan ahead correctly, I could just seal the entire thing up with tiles and, you know, not actually worry about things. What I should probably do then is cancel these. Put tiles in here like that. Deconstruct this so that we have access to the top, so we can set the liquid outflow at the top. Get the maximum use of the space possible. Then, but we want this area down here so people, miners can make their way out once we're done. So you don't want to trap anybody in there before we. That would be a bad place to stand when someone went to the loo, wouldn't it? Just flush on the top of the head. Not nice, really. Ooh, actually, I just thought of something. We don't have. There is the other flies. So yeah, this would deal with all the polluted oxygen we eventually produce in this area. So we'd have to put it somewhere in here. We'd also need another. We'd need another gas pump. Not a gas valve. We need not a gas filter. Oh, great. That is so much effort just to drain a room of oxygen, just to get all the purified oxygen out. We'll just make it a cesspit and that's it. No more effort. Plumbing, liquid pipe, down like that. Come down like that. Probably need to. I don't know. We'll work on it. Prioritize 9. Yeah. Okay. So that's the toilet that's going in. Be good to have a proper toilet, won't it? Okay, that's all the sandstone for the pipes being delivered. Okay, pipes going in. We won't put the liquid outflow in there yet until we're completely done building it. Okay. That's picking up copper ore for what? What are you building? Oh, the lights! Okay. Good, 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 good. 3x speed, cycle 18 report. We are losing oxygen at a horrifying rate. We do have a net gain, so we're not losing power overall. We're gaining food. We're losing lots of stress. We have a lot of traveling. Time breakdown. Okay. Back to 1x speed. And mealwood seeds are being picked up and stored now, it seems. Okay, things seem to be in check now. Toilet operations, of course. Right. That's taking its time, isn't it? Okay. Mop. That's just escape the mopping. Bottom part of the base. It's painful watching Skiway actually doing the toilet. He's supposed to be building things. Right, okay. I think it's still good though. We haven't had any messes recently, so that's good. I also think I need a dedicated sweep at this point. Question, what's the highest these skills can get up to? Stats. So at this point we have Tinkering 9, Athletics 8. Yeah, pretty high. I mean... think you can get pretty high with these skills if you survive for long enough, can't you? I hope you can, 'cause then you have incentive to keep people alive. Down goes Eclipse. He must be... yeah. No. He's just picking up some sandstone from the bottom of the pond. Of course. Of course he is. This needs water. I swear I made these priority 9, didn't I? Yeah. I think this one I have so much stuff as priority 9 though, it's ridiculous. So no one pays attention. No one pays attention as everything's priority 9, meaning they should do everything. Come on, do that last piece of wire. Yes, there we go. We'll have one light on now. Delivered all the algae. Just need some water now, guys. Oh. I had no idea we were actually... That'll do it. Right, 9. Make this 9. Well, we need to tap that now. We need to get into that extra large reserve of water now. Right, go for it. Go. Up. Yeah, you could go from the other side and just, you know, dig from the other way, but fine by me. Don't let me stop you. Oh great, now you're going to do some more construction. Okay. Going for that. Great. Right. Okay. So the channel's being dug now. Once we've got the channel dug, we should be able to do the rest of it. Just it takes you to knock out though. Once the rest of this tunnel's dug, we'll be able to go through and knock out the rest. Just knock out the end wall and then get through there. Actually, that's a heck of a commute to work as well, isn't it? Having to just go through that puddle. And you're not actually able to breathe in that, digging that tunnel as well. Yeah, that's a good job, isn't it? Right, so once we knock through this wall here, that should hopefully resubmerge this pump in water, which is good. In the meantime, is there anything I have? Like, is there any tools, bottle, emptier, pitcher, pump? So none of these things seem to allow you to turn piped water into prioritize 9. Right, okay. Well, since they've got the rest of the tunnel built at this point, I can just do this. Prioritize 9. No, I need to use the prioritize tool for this. Of course I do. Someone come and dig that. Go, grunt, go. Okay, that's fertilizer, we don't need it though. There we go. The water's flowing! Yay! Yee! Come on, where's the massive deluge I was expecting? Not quite what I was hoping for, but it'll do. It'll do. Oh good, we have water again. Which means we can generate oxygen. Yes! Okay, we can generate oxygen again. Once we get some more... It's happening slowly, I'll say this. Maybe if I was to knock an air vent into this section here? Maybe. That might allow the water to flow faster as it just, you know... Oh, air pressure. Air pressure. Right now, the pressure in here will be dropping rapidly, but if we were to open this up, then we'd find that, you know, they would be able to, the water would be able to flow quickly as the pressure on both sides would be the same, and we don't have that much oxygen at all. So we haven't been generating any recently, as you know, we've not had any water to generate oxygen with. And yeah. Yeah. That's good. Oh, we've not actually built the last step on this. Didn't actually build the... Oh. Well, at least, you know, we have water now in this section, so... Yay us. Yeah, deliver more water. Keep delivering the water. Give us all the oxygen we need. How are we actually doing? It's just still low. Still low. At least we haven't have popped eardrums at this moment, which is good. Right, that's just stopping stress, hopefully. Okay, that's the last ladder going in for that section up there. Okay, come on, deliver all the water we can. The pressure in there is now really low, but we do have oxygen here. Oh yeah, we're pumping carbon dioxide up to the top of the base, aren't we? Not good. Robot rover is sweeping all the sand, which should hopefully make the room a bit nicer to live in, I think. Right, okay. That's the last ladder going in, it seems. Why is no one mopping that? Yeah, it's unreachable, but you should be able... Like, I've had people... Like, you've all been going through this massive tunnel down here. So why is that unreachable? Oh, never mind. I can't be bothered to deal with that right now. Anyway, we now have more access to more oxygen. So that's good. And we have it all in light, so it's all maximally efficient. That is a word, trust me, maximally. Okay. Grunt is taking water up to the wash basins for the toilets. Good. And it seems like this area over here is now actually passable. Like, we can actually get in here without risk of germs, so that's good. Locker, inspect. Huh. Okay. Never mind. Okay. We need more we need more metal. So hopefully digging out the cesspit will provide us with that. Oxygen. Oh good, we have lots of oxygen now. How much are we pumping? So the top part of the base is now completely full of oxygen, which is good. I think it's going to take a while for us to actually get back to the point where we have a decent amount of oxygen available. Oh well. Yeah. It's going to take a long time for us to get back to decent levels of oxygen throughout the entire base. Oh well. Shoot. Okay, Eclipse is... Yeah, we also need to work on our navigation around this base, I think. Spader's cooking, of course. Right. Sweep. Yeah, that's the sweep command. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Circuit overloaded. Where? Power wire. We need some. Ooh, we need more power. It seems. Ooh, not good. That's gonna keep cutting into our copper supplies. How do I handle that? I don't know. Okay, Yeah, you're never getting into that build, I'm afraid. Alright. What's that priority up there? 5? Oh, I know why they're not building this then. Okay, let's ignore that and work on actually having functional toilets, shall we? Before you do that, though, make this 8 over here. Make this over here 8, and make this 9, so that way we can actually get to that easily. Okay, so we dig that out. Dig this here out. We'll get easy access to the. This will now become passable, so we will be able to get to the base to that. Which I think, you know, is never a bad thing. Having easy access to things. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. So basically once these are knocked out, we'll have easy access to the rest of the base from here, from this floor. I think we also need to have a third set of ladders down this side of the base. And that won't hit the chlorine pocket, so that's good. Okay, skill increase. Robot River's now level 10. Ooh, good. Athletics and learning are level by level 10, so. It's still freezing cold. That room's boiling hot. Down here's hot. Over there's hot as well. That's chlorine and hydrogen. Surely would have combined into hydrogen chloride. Oh well. Okay, pulse is... yeah, the long construction. That floor is now... yep, that's good. So that's now completely accessible through the rest of the base. Covering breath, is that... yeah, that's bad. That's still not oxygen yet. Top floor is now completely oxygen though. And so is the bottom floor, just the middle floors that have a slight issue. Just a teeny tiny one, that's all. This uses copper, but this doesn't. This uses stone, so that'll allow me to. That should hopefully speed up the rate of oxygen spread through the base. Times 9. Just get it built quickly. Ski brick is grabbing the copper ore for the vent. Okay. I believe. Anyway. Not all of it though. Yeah, that should be it, maybe? Oh well, at least the vent's going, and then it'll be the pipe behind it. Then we'll be good. So, yeah, I'll hopefully speed up the rate of spread of oxygen on that floor. Then we should have that should be a good spread of oxygen around the base. So, ooh, the joys of actually, you know, doing these things. Right then. Okay. So that's the last pipe gone in. That vent should now be providing oxygen ventilation. Yep. 1, 2. So yeah, that should hopefully provide good levels of oxygen to that floor of the base as well. I'm hoping. Okay. This is now being... okay, that's digging. It's being dug out over there now. Oh, yes. Okay. Why did I set this to be built out of tiles? I don't know. This is going to slow everything down. That's hydrogen and chlorine mix in there, but oxygen in that ruins. I could bust through into there, can't I? There's also polluted water up here, polluted oxygen up there. Oxygen mushroom. Ooh. That's polluted oxygen, very toxic. that slime from something. Okay, circuit overloaded. Oh, good. Oh, good, good, good. Alright, get some more tiles going in the floor. That pet hatch is doing its job. Germs. Germs. Come on. Go, go, go. Good. Okay. Oxygen. Okay, oxygen does look healthy now. I'll say. It does look healthy. So, yeah. Okay, this floor's gradually becoming more habitable. Habitable, 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 habitable. Okay. I could probably do with getting rid of that outhouse. That'll. So we don't have the proper lavatories now, but oh well. Lop. How are we doing? Ooh, lots of lice loaf. Guessing this is mostly storing lice loaf at this point. Lots of lice loaf. And lots of meal lice. Lovely. Okay, building max resources. What? Oh, that. Okay, they're storing everything. That's nearly full, isn't it? And nearly 3 million germs. Oh, lovely. Don't go full swim in that. And just realised something I need to do, which is going to be base. I have to use ladders for this, aren't I? So that we can get access to building that stuff. You don't use ladders, I can leave it there without damaging the ability of this room to store water. Store the polluted water we want to use it to store, so yeah. Comes robot. He's yeah. Right, okay. Well, we nearly have our outflow room done. Ugh. Cycle 20 report, let's view it. 3x speed. So we have net oxygen generation, we have net power gen, disease status, okay. No travel time. No idle time, okay, that's good. And lots of skill increases. Good. Right then, and daytime, so back to 1x. There we go. Right, 1x speed. We are good. Right then. Okay. Okay. It's a while to do this, isn't it? Maybe we should do is just set these to 9 so that when they get built. Then if they're built, then we can use them. Okay. Sandstone. All the sandstone. Come on, get it all. We're gonna build a lot of these ladders so that we can do things now. Here comes Humbug, digging some more. Okay, there we go. Humbug's eating. We still have 31,000 calories of lice loaf though, so that's good. That's good. Not sure where all of our food is actually being stored, but I'm guessing it's on the floor, so. But since there's no hatches in there, it being on the floor doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, if there's no hatches, it's not going to be eaten, so that's good. Okay, Eclipse is building more ladders. So we can now reach to dig everything out. Once we have ladders all the way across the ceiling, we'll have the ability to reach anywhere in this room and build things and dig them out, which is good. Okay, that's what we really want, really. So, right, more tiles. My throat is killing me. I think I need to stop and get a drink in a minute. That's the one thing I didn't consider with this new stream-centric style of doing things, that I'd be talking a lot. Unless I end up with a sore throat all the time. That's the liquid outflow pipe going in. Just actually then stick the drain on it, and then that'll work as a bathroom. Our bathrooms will work then. So that's hydrogen. Chlorine sits below hydrogen, so I could just tap this entire thing out into here when I'm done. I knew that to kill off all the germs that this bathroom will create. Oh, hello, hatch. Yeah, there's a hatch in there. Maybe we should stick it somewhere. Maybe we should keep it as a pet in this, in the septic tank. I mean, it's very nearly gonna end sealed in, so we may have a pet. It'll live in the septic tank. Lovely for it. Okay. Right then. I mean, as soon as we get all the tiles built in there, then it won't be able to rebury itself. So it will become stuck in there in the septic tank. So, not good for it really. It better bury itself again soon. Before we finish doing things. Yeah, there we go. You can tell who's been around for the longest time. They're really quick at doing everything. And yeah, okay, it's buried itself again. It's not going to end up stuck. What we need to do now is sweep this room of stuff. So we don't want to leave all these valuable resources in there. That'd be a shame. There's some good seeds in there, I think. There's some stuff in there we don't want to lose, so... Right then. Right, put the manual airlock there. I don't know, do you want to keep it there like that or not? I don't think we do. What we might do is stick it at the top of the room actually. Base, manual airlock. There. And ladders up to the... No, wrong. Base, tile. Like that. Ladders up to the top. And then a manual airlock. There. Okay. That way we won't be able to trap people in there unless they stupidly build the towers before the ladder. I'll tell you what. We can prevent them from doing that. 9... 8. And this needs to be 9 over here as well. Sweep tool now, and we'll use the 9 key. Sweep. Actually, this needs to be dig here. Dig. There we go. Right, so we have digging underway. We have ladders going in for the septic tank to get them out again once they've built it. And for any routine maintenance as well. Do I think I can sustain another duplicate? I don't know. How's the air looking? It's pretty healthy now, I have to say. Yeah, okay, this back room's a bit ugly, but what can you do? And if we were to prioritize mopping this area up here. Yeah, quickly. Everything's a 9. That might allow the CO2 in that room to flow out and mop. 9. There we go. So that should get all those messes mopped up. Okay, and that might allow the air to flow out of there better? Maybe. I think that's allowing air to flow better. Who knows? Who knows? Mop. 9. This should always be a high priority, shouldn't it? Okay. That's good. That's good, good, good. Okay, that's all mopped now. You're sweeping up all the junk in there. Skiboyak is building the tiles, which is good. I should seal that in nicely. Okay. That's dropped out. Okay, there we go. Everything's now in. And that's the last few tiles going in. That's just going to fall all the way down to the bottom of the base. Manual airlock. Just need to go down and get everything out of that room, and then we'll be able to start flooding it with things. Might make that my proper fluid disposal chamber. Every time we get anything that's not wanted, just pump it in there. Oh yeah. At least we're good for copper now as well. Right. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay. Right. If we knock out that piece of fertilizer there, these would all flow better. We could get a new duplicate. Do you want to get a new duplicate? No, not really. I'm fine with the number I have already. Go to 3x speed for the night. Okay then. Okay, 1x, and everybody's getting back to work, hopefully cleaning out the entire area of things. Yep. Get all the stuff out there, out that room. Ooh, just realised, before we do this, we should probably do that. That'll allow us to actually get up there to the top of the room and finish it. Eclipse is... yeah, coming to help pick up all the stuff out of that room. I think we might also need more storage. These are all getting pretty full, aren't they? All copy settings. Just the entire row. Just fill them all up. It's not like a plan in logistics, right? You don't lose storage for having more of things. And that is now really quite a vac. That's actually pretty low pressure in there now, which is good. Okay, lots of air. Oxygen is perfect, so yeah. Okay. Grunt and Skiboyak are taking his time out to just calm down and not be so stressed, so that's good. Right, stresses are going down. Who's just had a skill increase? Robot Grover. He's now a level 11 runner. I'm hoping he generates lots of power. Take our power overlay. That's light. What the hell is power? Plumbing, light, thermal. There's power. Nope, still 400 watts. You'd hope that since like they're running, like the better runner they are, the faster they run. That you know. Right. Actually, I don't think my power gen can keep up with my power demand at the moment. Maybe. Maybe it's because these two are both using the... Yeah. Because both massage tables are running at the same time. Oh, yes. That's why we don't have enough power. That's why we're running low on power. Because both massage tables are running at the same time. Humbug and Ski Boy are going to cause a brownout. Oh well. Okay, so now that they've gone off that, we should be generating power. Yes. No, but yes. We are now generating power. Okay. That's why we're running low on power, as both massage tables were in use at the same time. Oh, good. Why we can't sustain a ninth duplicate? Wow. Didn't realise we had that many already. Right, where Ski Boyak is still on the table. He is close to getting off at this point, I think. Right then. We could really do with some interior decor, couldn't we? Ooh, I just thought about something else I could do. Plumbing. So this should empty a bottle back out into the board, right? Which means I could empty all the water I have around my base out into this room. So it's a good reason for using that manual airlock as well. Yeah. Okay, you've got to be getting off there soon, Ski Boyak. We need you to, you know, finish building the airlock for that room and the tiles and the ladders and everything's. Yeah. Words. Prioritize. 9. Okay. We've really got the room cleared out now, so that's okay. Sweep. So that needs to be a 9, doesn't it? Sweep. 9. Just double make sure. Yeah, good. And Ski Boyak should now be off of the thingy. So we should have plenty of power now. Yeah, we pretty much do. Woo, nice. Okay. Here's Ski Boyak. He is here to... It seems build the ladders to finish off the base. This part of the base. Okay. Go. I am going to have to do more prioritization work, aren't I? And the next ladder, now. Gonna do some more mining, and then I have to prioritize that again. All of it. Okay. Okay. Liquid vent, so we can drain out the sewage water. That's the manual airlock done. Nearly. 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 Nearly done. It's slow to open, but oh well. It should hopefully, you know, stop things heading out of them they shouldn't do, so that's good. Prioritize now. We need to get all of this junk done. Circuit overloaded. Ah, great. So I guess that means I need to look at my research. I need to look at better power better power transmission. Joint plates, that functions like a tile. Protect circuits, and then that's the heavy wattage wire. Heavy watt wire. Okay, oh, that's why Eclipse told me to run wires behind ladders. Oh, that makes sense. So I have access to that there, and heavy watt conductive, I think. Conductive bridge. Okay, but these carry more wattage without overload. No, never mind. Right, carries more wattage than regular wire, carries more wattage than regular wire. Conductive wire connects buildings to power servers. Can't be bothered with that much more. Okay, just go for it. Okay, that's the ladders going in for the pump. And that needs to be swept. Oh well, right. Oh, the bog. Ugh. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if I want to just disable this building completely. Cleaning. Right, so we disable it, and that should hopefully mean it's not used anymore. Unbug's asleep on the floor as per usual. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Pulses on the massage chair. Grunt is climbing the ladder. Skibbleyak is climbing the ladder as well. Going into the test pit. Please build things. Please build things. Yay, he's building things. Ladder. And but not the pump itself, it seems. And that's copper he's picking up now. Is he going to... And that's the liquid outflow pipe he's building. So if I go to the plumbing overlay now, we might see kilograms of polluted water flowing out into that room now, which would be nice. Meaning we don't have it completely built yet, but... Oh no, we don't even have the pipe built. That's why they're not flowing. The pipes that will get the water there aren't built. Right, 3x for the night. Okay, let's just cancel it. Get. Who made a sodding mess? Oh, great. Great, 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 great. Prioritize. Right, so I guess I need to prioritize. Let's go to 1x. 9. So if we do this like that, we should then be able to get in there. If we do that like that, we should then be able to get in there and build the pipes and then have functioning toilets again. Hey! I think that's why these aren't working, because they have the yeah, I think it's a case of since there's water stuck in them, polluted water stuck in them, they're not working right now. And with the old one not working anymore, that's an issue. So if we can get up there and build the pipes for these to work, we'll be good. So yeah. Yeah, I know. Wait, what's working? Well, as resources, algae terrariums. Oh god. Not more of these lacking damn resources. Ski books. Yeah, okay. Went in there, I'm guessing, to collect sandstone. Am I right? Yes, I am. Another pipe. Another pipe. More resources, I'm guessing, at this point again. Get more of sandstone. Let that be for a pipe. Let that be for another pipe. Let's get close, please. Kinda. Okay, that's in now. You gotta start mining now. You gotta mine. Yes. Okay, good. Chomping away. Okay. We're good for food. We have plenty of mealworms down there that we can eat eventually. Oh god, what's lacking? Oh look, all the algae terrariums now lack water. That's the hardest part of this base to run, I think, right now. Make sure we have all the water we need to run the base. Okay, copper. And copper. Dig some more. Yeah, while you're there. I think that's now close enough to work, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. Let's find out. He's going in there to get more sandstone again. There's only 200 kilograms of it in there, though. That's a little gone. Sweep. 9. Prioritize. 9. It's all set for sweeping, so it should be being swept, really. Who made a mess now? Oh great, that's back in the pool. Where we get all our toilet water and drinking. Oh. Someone please just come on, mop it up. Yeah, just deal with the mess. Right. Okay. Okay, oxygen, let's just take a look. It's all good apart from that room there, but just terrible. Just the way it should really be. We don't want that room really being too open to the rest of the base. Ideally, once we got the entire thing built, we don't want to go in there at all. So, you know. Okay. We only have 3 more pipes to go now until we have a working toilet. Okay. Gotta dig that way now, it seems. Okay. We nearly have a toilet built. We nearly have a toilet built. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We nearly have functioning lavatories. Oh, great. You brought nearly all the sandstone you needed. Just a little bit under. Just a little bit under. And that's the wrong key, I pressed. All the wrong keys, all the wrong keys. How are we doing for pipes? Nearly there. Whereabouts was that? Okay, that's fine. It's not that won't go into the pool. That explains why everybody's taking the long way around, actually. 9. That explains why everybody's going the long way around to get to the doing things. 9 for that as well. Okay, how are we doing for pipe? Oh, great. Okay, that's fine. Still. These guys are all gonna have horrible morale issues as... Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay. Okay. Yes! Oh, good. Okay, right, the lavatories are now functioning again. Good news. You may now go to the bog. Oh, yes. Finally. Finally. We've solved the problem now. Yeah, grunt and leg it through the water. I'm going to tell you to not disinfect that. That is the sewage outflow pipe. It's always going to be disgusting. Do not try and disinfect it. You'll be at it for the rest of your life. Oh well, right. Okay, if I was to do now plumbing, would that work? Right, so where does this need to go to be functional? Must be built on solid ground, eh? Okay. Okay, plumbing. That's emptier. Can go. If I press O to rotate, that might do it that direction then. Insufficient oxygen generation. Because people didn't water the algae terrariums. Right. Okay. Anyway, we're now coming upon the 2-hour time point. Which means I'm typically going to take a break in a minute. I'll use that to get myself a drink. Do my own business. And we'll be back for... Oh! Hello! Wild growth, domestic growth. What's going on here? Why have... is this all... almost ready? Okay, priorities... so they should be pretty quick to get to that, really. Wilson hamburger there. Okay. Okay. There goes Eclipse. Germs. Yeah. Once we got all the stuff out of that room, we don't really need to go back in. It's just that we're gonna get all the stuff out. Oh. What a place to fall asleep. Am I right? Or am I right? $3x time for the night. Okay. Okie dokie. Tip polluted water. Yeah, okay. Just get rid of all that. Go away. Right, it's now day again. Get rid of that. Food safety. Okay. Okay. These guys are collecting stuff from it again, and oh no! Don't flush now! Don't flush! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! It's going up. Don't go in there right now! Oh, you're going in! Oh dear! It's a bit of have more of a fascination with this. Okay, it's built. You are... there we go. We'll use this to empty out all the polluted water we've gathered around the base into this as well, into this room as well. Then we'll be good. Info. How much more do you need? 400 kilograms. Okay, so you had 200 delivered to you before now, didn't you? So this should finish the job. This last delivery. Right, bottle emptier, and I can specify this to in the liquid polluted water. Yes. And I've made this priority 9 now. That should mean that all polluted water produced in this base is just dumped into the cesspool. I think that's the best way to handle it, really. Alright, now go to medicine. It might be under refinement is what I'm looking for. Oh, refinery return. Oh, good. We have no research. Okay. So, power. What I think I need to do is look at the deconstruct, and I'm looking for power wires. Okay, we'll handle the power wire once we make sure that like the fluid emptying section, the emptying of fluids is good. Most of the dirt is done now. Yeah, this is full of water. This is full of germs. So Hopefully, we'll eventually have it just emptied out. Okay. That would be safe to breach into. Lots of sign books in that, though. Only 5 health, though. 5 health. 5 health. Hydrogen. Yeah, we really want to get all those out, don't we? All that junk out. Get it all out. Get it all out. Get it all out. Oh good, that's emptying out all the polluted water we have in this base now into the septic tank. So what's... Ah, great. Carbon dioxide, oxygen, there we go. Yeah, okay. So that should get rid of all the little cans of polluted water all over the base. Which is good, it should help make the place look nicer. Mop. Get rid of that. Mop that as well. So, yeah. Okay, lavatories established along with cesspit. I think Eclipse would be pleased with me. I think. Whew. Okay. Germs. Okay, let's see if we've got our germ overlays. Yeah, we knew this would be a problem, wouldn't we? We have water in the... Nice, we have germs in that water, we have germs in... Bleh. Lovely. 3% dead per... So they will eventually die off. Germs. So until we can get rid of this polluted water down here, we're never going to deal with it. Ever. Our water supply is just going to keep being infected with germs and we're never going to deal with it. Oh, that's a lot of polluted water. Oh dear. I feel pretty bad for being obsessed with this bit. It's interesting. It's interesting, I'm afraid. Right, okay, bedroom. I think we need some more bedrooms, I think, at this point. Right. Okay. We also need more storage. We need a lot more of everything, really. 9. Right, 9 for these. I can just set this back to 6. Prioritize 9 for this mopping down here as well. So this should hopefully get us out to a situation where we're not... we don't have a base entirely filled with polluted water all over the floor. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right then. The bathroom's now completely empty of debris. This should be a proper medbay now. If we take a look. Medbay, missing toilets, missing 1 table. Okay, so we have everything in there. Right, that's good. No, so why do we need a toilet in the medbay? Why do we need a toilet in the medbay? Can someone please tell me? I don't know. It's just it's a mystery. So this up here, I think, would be another good storage area. So we need some more storage compactors. And I missed out a whole bunch of polluted water, didn't I? Yes, I did. Well, there's more down here as... Oh, my God. I am never going to get this stuff out of my base, am I? Ever. Oh, wow, that's impressive. You completely... Well done, you completely sealed the entire room in. Congratulations. Well done. You completely sealed the entire room. Congratulations. Nobody else has achieved that just yet, apart from you. Right. All the problems have now been dealt with. Right. Take a look at the air now. Okay. We need more air vents, I think, in certain parts of the base. It's not really... Yeah, all these floors are good. If we go any penny higher, though, we're going to need more air vents. That's chlorine and hydrogen, very, very bad. No slime lung in here, which is good. Clock. Just have it, like... I'm just like... Can we just have it lifted up off the wall? And then, from then... You know... Stick it somewhere else where it look nice. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Alright. 6.6 grams, like we do have a couple of really full bottles of this stuff. So we should be glad we actually got our cesspit built, I guess. I think particular care. Okay, so we can have 63,000 germs on this material. So, if we get a calculator out, we can figure out, and we only know down to 3 significant figures. So, if we do 63479 divided by 5,000, we get that we actually have 12.6958 kilograms of water. And it's day 25. Alright. Okay, we're approaching the... Right, we're at about 1 hour and 58 minutes. That's close enough to the 2-hour break for me, if you ask. So, what's going to happen is you guys are going to get a nice static image to stare at for a minute. Well, I take a break. So I can, you know, get myself another drink. And do some business. So, I'll see you in about 2 to 3 minutes. In the meantime, enjoy looking at this screen. Right, I'll see you then. I need to mute my mic. Okay, I am back. Let's switch back to the screen capture and back to oxygen not included. Okay. Need to take my headset right. Okay, so we have all this new storage up here going in. Okay. We need to work on our powers. Stuffing overloads already now, so we need to fix this now. For starters though, what's this though? Details. Copy settings. Right. Why is nobody dealing with that, can I just ask? They're dead. Those plants are dead. So why is no one dealing with it? Oh well. Anyway, right. So let's get this set to all and just copy the settings all the way across. So I'm too lazy. I'll have to do it for later ones as well, but oh well. Right. Okay. Also to choose where I'm going to stick another ladder, don't I? So ladder, it'll have to go about here, and we will actually hit the hydrogen chlorine thing. Oh dear. Hydrogen, not so bad. You'll probably sit somewhere in the base and do nothing. The chlorine is the one I'm terrified of. Well, actually, is oxygen not included for the typical laws for how deadly chlorine is? I hope so. I hope not, actually. I don't hope so. I hope not. If it does, cracking that open could be a very bad idea. Right. It's more that oxygen pump that's causing me the issues here. Yes, I didn't think I had one's building it. Oh well. Right. Okay, I think I need to have an air vent somewhere up here, don't I? Dig. We have to crack this section open here. That would solve all our issues, really, wouldn't it? That's sand. That's a carbon dioxide. That's carbon dioxide. Polluted oxygen and polluted water. So I need to set up a way to get that to drain into my cesspit. Oh, joy oh joys. Yeah. And you also need to deal with all these circuit overloads. So what I should probably be doing is here, heavy wire. Like that. And heavy joint plate like that. Heavy wire like this. And I guess I could probably switch this up to like that instead. Switch it up like that. That will work, right? That will work, right? Grunt is now an level 8 chef, so let's take a look what that does for him. Cooking. 8 plus just makes him faster at cooking. Okay. Okay, so we have to resew all of this. Okay, that's gonna be an issue, as it's gonna take more time now to get back to a good amount of food. Great. Great. That is a horrible room, never ever go in there. Ever! Right, so... No, it's power. We need to look at heavy watt wire. Okay, deconstruct power wires. Deconstruct that. Then what we need to do is power heavy watt wire like that. Priorities 9 on there, like that. Okay. I just realised my mistake. Power. I should do it. Okay. There we go. Actually gonna need a transformer here to protect this. Ooh, okay, that's a big block. That's a big object, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty damn big, as they say. Okay, what I should probably be doing right now is deconstruct power wires in here, in here. Like that. Power, and we need to get some heavy watt joint plates like this. And then wires like this, maybe? And deconstruct all of this junk here, like that. Maybe. I have no idea what I'm doing with this, though. I'm hoping this change will protect everything from explosions. Nine. Get the feeling it's worth me stating, however, that I have no idea what I'm doing still. Right then. Okay. Whew. More heavy wires going in. Go. More wire. Heavy watt wire. Heavy watt wire. Take a look at our power now. How are we doing? Power. Okay. That's everything now hooked up. Correct. Power. Wire. No. Power. That's not it. That's it. Circuit status is that. 30 watts out of 30 watts. So that's all that's attached. Not good. Right. Deconstruct that cot there. We're gonna need all. Deconstruct all. Get rid of that cot, and we'll put another one up here. I know where I've gone wrong. Here we go. Power. Transformer. Like that. Okay, that won't work for the time being. So, for the time being, we'll do this. Like that. Okay. So the lower part of the base is just lights. So if we run all the lights off a single transformer in these rooms, that will mean I don't need all of this. So I can do power wires, deconstruct all this heavy watt wire down here. Let's just look at the power overlay though. And yeah, this deconstruct Power transformer. Left outlet is used by the right outlet. Okay. Okay. Deconstruct. We'll get rid of this just now, quickly. Wish my throat wasn't so sore. Talking has that issue though. Right. Unfortunately, we have had to shut down the entire base just to reroute some power lines. Oh well. I think we have enough food to survive. I hope we do. Okay, that's the heavy joint plate going in. And power, we now need to stick a transformer in this room here. Okay, oh. There's the one on the top, which goes to the one on the bottom. So I need heavy wire like this. Deconstruct. That's all meant to be, that's all being deconstructed. Then we'll need to do power and regular wire here. Since it's all just lighting down here, there's nothing really high demand about it. Apart from that pump, that's fine. That won't burn out. So you can make do like this for now. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on. Prioritize 9. That. And then we'll be good. We'll have all the lights back on in the algae plant, and then we'll be really efficient. We won't suffer any more burnouts. Or, yeah. We won't burn out any more wires. Which is good. Okay. And then I will need to start looking into research on advanced power management. Don't have found anything like power generation yet. Filtration, gas filter. Yeah, I'm looking for some. Improved ventilation, insulated gas pipes. Don't need them. That'll be good for making the place look nicer and getting people not snapping all the time. Meal prep we're nearly done anyway. Ooh, agriculture. Yeah, these aren't as bad to look at. The farm tile and the hydroponics tile aren't as bad to look at as a planter, and it'll give us room to stick some art up in the growing rooms, so that should help please stop people freaking out there. Refined objects, fire pole. Ooh. Okay, we're looking for something like purification, though. We're looking for dealing with decon, deodorizer, or scrubber, and mechanized airlock. Okay. Runs on power. Filtration, systems, carbon skimmer, and an electrolyzer. Distillation. Yeah, so that's what we want to work towards next for dealing with our polluted water problem. Also, manages to fertilize it as well. Let's get some meal prep, so that way we know. Just waiting on that transformer now. We have all the wires in place, just a transformer. Then all the lights will be back on. And cancel. Deconstruct. Right, all the lights are now back on. Yay. Okay, so we have a pump. Actually, we have a pump. I don't think that'll blow out the lights. I don't think that'll blow out any wires, though. I think we'll be fine. I don't think we'll blow out too many lights. No, I don't think we will at all. Conductive. Ooh. That's nice. Some will be on the floor tonight, won't they? Guaranteed at this point. Yes, we destroyed a cot, so who's on the floor? Probably Robot. Given the way things go around this colony, it's probably Robot. It's always Robot. Anyway, joking aside, we should probably get another one of these. And that's the wrong thing. Okay, tell you what, for ease of work, I could do is just use heavy watt wires. This requires 200 copper. It requires 100 copper. Because this only requires, so it's 4 times expensive. Okay. I deconstruct, I guess. Power wires. So that already deconstructed, right? So if we do this, heavy what? Tell you what, since due to the way we're already running it, doesn't really matter, does it? Why aren't you deconstructing that copper wire? Okay. Okie dokie, cancel all of that. So I'll need a transformer in this room then. Power transformer. Where is that? It's down here. Yeah, I'll live with technically save as much cost as possible. Actually, what I could do is this. Yes, and that there. Cancel all these deconstructions. Power. Regular wire, like this. Heavy watt wire, up like this now. Like that. We want to run some more over here like this. But that can't work. So it can't run behind tiles. Like that. There we go. And then, hopefully this won't burn out any more wires. Okay, go. 3x speed to the morning. And then we'll be back to normal speed again. I'm kind of hoping that tonight we can get everything solved and done. Get a jogging, people. Got lights to run, people. Yeah. Right. I think we also got all the polluted water bottles around the base just dumped into that septic tank now, so we're pretty good, I think. We're good. We've done it. That should not have happened. I'm just gonna say that should not have happened. Furniture, I believe the massage table is under. Yes, it is. Okay. Right, batteries are now full, correct? Nearly, I guess. And as we add more things onto the circuit, it's going to be even harder for them to be kept full. Right, prioritize actually. I just realised I forgot to do that. You. All of you. And that. And all of that. Oh, wait, no. 6. But these is 8. 8. Okay. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Build things now. Build them all, build them all, build them all, build them all. Okay, the plates in. Just need to build them. Before robot snaps. Right, come on, build it, build it, build it, build it! Delivered. Okay, and... okay. Okay, next one. Another one. Right, you aren't actually connected, are you? Why, no you're not. Connect it up, will you? Transformers in. Okay, that's good. We can handle this from here now. Okay. Next piece of heavy wire. Come on, can we get it all done? Can we get it all done? Can we get it all done? Please say we can get it all, just all done. All done now. Nearly, but no cigar. Close, but no cigar. Okay, most of the heavy wires in, I think. You aren't actually connected though, are you? Power. That explains it. Deconstruct that wire. Get it out of there. Get it out. And then we'll be good to finish off this entire damn base's power system. Go there. Power. Heavy wires. Come on, build it. Build it, build it, build it, build it, build it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I need to prioritize it. Of course I do. In the stand base, everything needs power. Everything needs prioritizing. Okay, just come on, someone do it. Before we all starve to death. Oh, yes. Base tile. Let's do that. And okay, it's built, and we still don't have power. Let's just take a look at the power system of the base. Everything's fine to here. Then we break down. Pretty badly, it seems. I don't know what I've done wrong. My best guess would be here. Power wires. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. Okay. Power. Heavy wire. Okay, there we go. Just do it cheekily like that, I guess. Prioritize 9 like that. Okay, come on, just build it properly now, please. Please say this will work. Please say this will work. Please say this will work. Please. Please. Okay, heavy wires are now in place. Then, and still not working. Power. Okay, I can only draw the conclusion that this is what's broken it. even though it worked perfectly fine beforehand. So now that's gone new. And that's not fixed the problem either. Heavy what wire? Oh, come on. Why are you not working? This should be working. Oh, damn you. Tile. Like that. What the hell am I doing wrong for this to not work? Currently my entire base is offline, effectively. I told you this won't work, and the oxygen will not flow properly, and we're not actually getting all the efficiency we should be getting out of our oxygen, out of our algae terrariums. So what the hell is wrong here? The batteries are charged! The batteries are charged! Trims, details. Right, it should be working! It should be working! Why are you not working? Power. Okay. I can think of one radical solution. If all else fails, go for the cheap and lazy option. Right, prioritize 9. Everybody just climbs at this one power part of the base. So take a look at the power again. Not going through there, are we? Heavy watt wire. So refusing to go through there because of gas pipes? Is that why? Is that why it's refusing to go through? Take a look at there's ventilation. That's temperature, thermal. That's plumbing, ventilation. So it's going there. Okay, so the ventilation's offline, guaranteed at this point. So if we were to do this again, power. Okay, deconstruct. Gas pipes, get rid of that. Power. We're looking for heavy watt wire. Electrical. Prioritize 9. Okay, so it won't go through doors. It won't allow itself to go through doors. Give me what plate again, I guess. And if this doesn't work, I only think of one option, which is not have a tile there at all and just connect directly. So I was trying to pull off before, but didn't work. Ventilation, gas pipe. Try that. Right. Oh good, it's working again! Yes! Okay, so it just took breaking and replacing it. Okay, right, replace all the gas pipes we have to knock out and destroy. Cancel that. Oh, just cancel all then. Okay, we'll leave it then. It's not like it's gonna cause us problems, is it? No, me it will. Major problems. Oh, but oh well. And we got everything back online just in time for Robot Rover to have his well-deserved massage. Okay, so we now have heavy conductors wire all throughout the base, and that should stop us having problems now with other bits and pieces. We have lots. We have the ability to make food again. We're good. We're good people. We've done it. Now I just need to set up some dig commands, don't I? Just use that to get to the new staircase, the new ladderway. Not sure what I'm going to call them. I think ladderway is the most apt description of them. So yeah, we'll call it the ladderway. Okay. Alright. Plumbing overlay. Lots of water. Ventilation overlay. Lots of oxygen flowing. Take a look at the airflow. We're good on stuff such as carbon. Right, all the carbon's at the bottom of the base, and that's fine. We don't need to worry about it. Right. Diseases. This looks like it's dying off. Dying on liquid. 3% per cycle. So it'll take a while, but we should get rid of it eventually. These germs are overpopulated, so they're dying off. Yay. Right. We have some germ hosts, but I think we're fine. Robot rover. Immune system is fine. Okay. Right. Oh good, we have more research. So what do we we now have proper meal prep. Ooh. We need a lot of dirt to pull this off, don't we, evidently? So that should allow us to make our base a lot more prettier. Should stop people feeling quite so suicidally depressed. Yay! Also, since we can lower them down, we'll be able to then get art in there as well. Which means research. We can now make use of this artistic expression. And I hit the wrong thing, didn't I? Yay. Okay, let's get to work. Food we should also have. No, we don't. It's like, we should also have a fridge. No, we don't. we need more research for that. No, wrong button. Grunt is going to vomit everywhere unless he gets some sensation. Robot should also be coming up there soon to massage. Pulse is eating, I'm guessing. Oh no, he's setting up the cooking stand. Okay. He's stressed. It's robot, and he's not even going to the massage tables because that one won't have priority 9, will it? His partner does, but that one, no. Right, now we can handle 2 people at once in the massaging. Might have some people going out and breaking, but okay, we can handle that. We can handle that. Okay, we have new duplicates. Pulse, stats, duplicate, ugly crier. Oh good. Ah, that's reports again. Oops. Don't want to look at them. No, thank you. That's composting dirt into fertilizer, which is good. Okay. Oxygen's good. So yeah, these becoming farm tiles is good, as that will allow us to move these down. Get rid of the ugly planter boxes. So that's good. And we can actually switch to some different seeds, I think. So these require slime. And it also requires carbon dioxide, so we can't really pull that off. This requires sleet wheat grain. No. Pinch of peppers. They really need to be grown downwards. Bomb seed lily requires chlorine. No, we can't grow that. Thimbleweed seed. Reed fiber, okay. Effects. These require polluted water. So these can turn polluted water into proper. Ooh. I forgot about that. You can get plants which do use polluted water, don't they? It'll take 2 days. We don't want to do this here. Blossom seeds. These require water, 80 kilograms per cycle. Now, duplicants produce water when they go to the toilet in the form of polluted water, which is what we're storing in en masse here. That's a wonderful idea. I could keep my colony so stressed that people puke and cry all the time. You just have to get loads of polluted water, and then use thimbleweed to turn that into regular water, and then use that to turn to grow blossom seeds. Well, that sounds like a good idea. In the meantime, I need to deconstruct all these planter pots here. Tell these to be mealwood seeds, as we love. Oh, we can't do that as the planter pots are still there. Alright. Plants have died. Which one? Oh, because we're ripping them out, literally. That's what we're doing. We're ripping them out. Oh, can we not run wires power? Can we not run wires through those tiles? Why have you just run out of power all of a sudden? Why is this circuit just run out of power? I mean, just literally just... Oh, okay. What the hell's going on with my base? Oh, 2 people on the missile. Oh, yes, they are. Furniture. Right. Power. We need more manual generators. Heavy watt wire. Plant seed. Plant. Copy settings, and we'll just... Yeah. There we go. So that should grow us a lot more plants. That should make the hydroponics bay not quite so hideously ugly. Debris, yeah, we need to deal with the debris. I know. We'll get it swept up before we do much more in this room. Okay. Right, okay. Stress is critical at this point. Spader is really got to cross freak out. Stats. Destructive. Oh dear. Spader is not happy. Get to a massage table now. Don't break things. Thank you. How are we doing? We're just, yeah. When the massage tables are running, we don't have a lot of spare power, is all I'll say. Yeah. Copy settings to these ones as well, please. There we go. Humbug has leveled up again in skill. He's now cooking level 5. Oh, we're out of power. Robot's gonna snap. Guaranteed. Ooh boy. What I should probably do is prioritize these constructions. Yeah. One manual generator is not enough to sustain things. I think we need a new duplicant, and we're going to need to go for someone with a lot of athletics. Or not. Pacifist, cannot perform job, stress response vomiter. You know, we kind of want them so that we get more... Yeah, we want them. So that means we need to go to the PTM server. And we need to find someone else to make feel terrible. Tell you what, we'll go with Squishington. That's the name we'll go with. Squishington. Oh, come the hell on. I will print like that. Get rid of the gem overlay. We'll pause. Find him here, and then we'll rename to Squishington. That's it. Okay, that's the name. Go. Job Squishington. Your only job will be okay, we're not crashed yet. That's good. Okay. And his only job will be to run. Just run. He's a hamster. No. Nope. Just run. That's your only job. Your life as a hamster will now begin. Has somebody already claimed that to work on it? I'm guessing so. Yeah, Luke, I already dipped your hamster wheel, I'm afraid. Could probably give him a job of sweeping, maybe? Sweep and deliver. So that requires athletics as well. So there we go, that'll get him moving. There goes Ski Boyak, constructing the generators. Right. How are we doing in this room in terms of polluted oxygen? Does it actually have any polluted oxygen? Oh, there we go. There's some polluted oxygen. Okay. And lovely. Up it goes. And that one's gonna do the same effect as well. Lovely. Yeah. This is actually filling up pretty quickly. We must have a decent amount of water in this room here. So, yeah. So I'm trying to think, how would I make use of this? Also, just to become aware, acutely aware that I'm not actually growing any food at the moment. Oh dear. Right. Copy to that tile. Right, now prioritize. Yeah, we'll make these 8 like the old planters were. If we look now in terms of decor, this is actually not too bad, this room now. So that's good. We have improved the quality of the this is more aeroponics? It's not hydroponics, it's, you know, not hydroponics. Oh, okay, why did you just say we have no restrooms built? We have restrooms. There goes Grunt legging it. Alright. Oh, tell me about it. I know I have a food shortage. So, just saying again, duplicants produce polluted water in these. That can then be turned into regular water, either using thistles or if we go to plumbing. So they could filter. No, not it. That's not it. Furniture. Refinement? No. Medicine, maybe? Sink? No. Food power. Oxygen? No. No. Stations? No. Okay. That's good. Oh wait, we're already pretty much at the end of the night, so just might as well sit here. Since, yeah. Overnight the entire base shuts down, it seems. Well, we now have 3 hamster wheels, so, you know. We should now be able to power a lot of the base easily. Right, Swishington has restarted the generators. We put the lights back on. That should get the oxygen Oxygen going nicely. And we have a net increase in power. We are good. Good. Humbug is getting back to work cooking. Right. Okay. Spader and Grunt are having a nice afternoon of nothing, it seems, and we need to start thinking about long-term longevity for this colony. Oh good, Skiboyx building the secondary ladder system. That's good. Now what I'm going to do is cancel this here. We'll bring it up to the bedroom floor. We'll leave the storage floor out of the new ladder system. Why? I want to meet that hydrogen. So this consumes hydrogen, and it produces power and heat. Okay. Now I remember that heat is work, and work is heat. And I can't believe I remember that terrible old... Oh god. Can't remember I remember that. So this is full of lovely fresh oxygen with some polluted oxygen mixed in. No? Maybe? I don't know. Alright. Right. Jobs. We also need something to grow some more, don't we? Grow. I don't see anybody doing that, so prioritize. Make growing group priority 9, I guess, maybe? Tell you what I should actually do is make all of this junk 8. All of it. All 8. So stuff such as medical and... yeah, like that. I mean, that's no longer necessary. All the base... yeah, all this stuff. So that way it all gets tended to a similar sort of preference, I guess, maybe. Can someone come and grow now? Please, pretty please. Can someone come and grow? Lucal, come and grow. You've just picked up... yes! Yes! Lucal is coming to grow the food we need. This is the food we're looking for. Bad jokes. Yeah, bad jokes. Oh, good. Finally. Finally. In goes the ladders, which is good. The batteries are nearly fully charged, actually, which is impressive for once. Normally it takes a while to charge up the batteries at the base. Yes, also having 4 kinetic generators does for you. Humbug is printing more food. That's what we're going to call it, printing it. Could call it glopping and not actually technically be wrong, but oh well. Right then. Pulse and Grunt. Oh, yeah, they've dibs the... yeah. Right. Okay. So I can run literally my entire base with just mealworm plants, I believe. Eclipse is close to snapping, it seems. That's actually wrong, that list. Yeah, this is now completely horrible due to the mealwood. Ooh well. Alright, so... lower part of the base is always highly pressurized, of course. So no difference there, and yeah. So, alright, what can I use fertilizer for then? Fertilizer. Details, info. Fertilizer aids in the growth of certain plants. Okay. So let's come here and look at this. I'd have to uproot 1. Oh, okay. That's... I won't do that then. we've already broken into this area here. So let's just set this to be dug out completely. And what we'll do is we'll make it base tiles like this. Yeah, but what we'll do is we'll have that like that. Pneumatic door there. And a tile there. And then food, we'll have farm tiles. Okay. Slow heating, okay. Hydroponics tiles. Ooh. I mean, we're just growing mealwood, so that doesn't really matter, does it? Ooh. Hydroponic tiles. Nice. So this was going to be like a reed farm, I guess? A thimble reed farm? We'll have to find some thimbleweed seeds somewhere. That's a bristle blossom, that's muckroot, mealwood. Yeah, I'll have to find some thimbleweed somewhere, but I think we can get lucky with that. Lucky with that. What the hell was that face? Lucky with that. Right. Also, if anybody needs some more water, I can come down here and do it like that, I guess. So yeah, we're lucky there. Alright, collapse all this back up again. Okay, reports. So we've got a lot of travel time going on around this base. Novice research. So, where's all of our researchers? Probably all in the hamster wheels. No, in the space. And we're running low on food yet again. What an outstanding surprise. Who'd have thought we'd be out low on food? I don't know why I enjoy this, but I just enjoy this so much. Just... yeah. Eclipse, stats. Yeah. Info. It's info I need to look at, isn't it? Info. Using wash basin. Nice bathroom. Okay. Stress going down. Minus new friend sleeping. Popped edge. Ooh, nice bathroom. Deco expectation. So we need to get artistic expression soon, I think. It is fair to say. Yes, this is going to be, I think, a sort of water purification center. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to run the power over there, I guess. May have to bring the heavy conductance wire down here. Or just, yeah. It'll be an effort, but I think I can pull it off. Right. Okay. Yeah. Trying not to let my throat just give in. It's trying to. Okay, you're gonna empty the polluted water out of those things anytime soon. So I'm guessing it's pretty high in there. Yeah. It's now evening out a bit. And it's nighttime yet again. As long as no one's going in here, this room's completely safe, so... take a look at the germs, and it's incredibly high in there. 1,400, yes, it's all even in there. It's never going to get any better, though, but oh well. Should probably get this, probably just deconstruct both of these objects at this point, really. I'm not using it anymore, so get rid of them. Reclaim the materials. Open this part of the base up to be easy to traverse through. Not you. There we go. Cancel. Okay. Okay. Ooh, yeah, we have broken into this area here. Squishington took the nice bed. Didn't he? He took the nice bed. Of course he did. What's that? Okay. What is his bedroom like actually? Really nice, it seems. Really nice. Okay. Nicest bedroom in the colony, actually. Dig. Here. Okay. Well done. Wasn't that a mess? Mop. Mop up all the water. It'll gradually make its way down to the bottom of the base, but we'll mop it up first. We'll have to leave it on the floor as debris, but oh well. Base, pneumatic door. Right then. Contents, lots of polluted water, lots of actual water, so we better be careful. We're down to only 4,000 calories of food, which is not good. Yeah, we're completely out of meal ice now, aren't we? Shoot. Look at that. Okay, that's oxygen in there, that's water in there. That's a tile. Why can't I just deconstruct that? More research, we just researched. Artistic, ooh, good. Okay. So let's just, before we allow this, let's just check. Creative, where is the art? Okay, robot, and that's it. Just robot. Robot is the only one allowed to do art. Blank canvases. So yeah, there and there and there. And there. And there and there and there and there and there and there. Nope, won't fit. There and there and there and there and there. There. I am going overboard, but that's because overboard's the best way to go. Right, let's just... Let's let them build all that now, shall we? That'll be probably a job for Ski Project to build and Robot to paint. Oh. Right then. Yeah. Alright. Spader and Eclipse are stealing the tables at the moment, but that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, build the rest of this base up. I think I'm going to do is just cancel one of these tiles here. That's the thing that I'll have to put a fluid outflow pipe above it. So there's no point making it the resources on a farm tile, just may as well build a regular tile. Right. Well, skill increases, robots better at running now for some reason. We thought we'd be pretty good at running after all the time we spent running for this base. Okay. Let's keeping it as a blank canvas down. Okay, let's hope that robot does it. Let's hope he comes along and does it, shall we? And makes this not quite such an ugly room. He's gone back to his hamster wheel. Of course he has. Prioritize. Set these to 9, I guess. Set that to 9 and see if he comes along and does it sometime. Or she does it. Ugh, never mind. Alright. Been doing this for 3 hours now. Hey. Anyway, space hut. Okay. Okay. That is now very full of polluted water. Someone gonna come along and clean it out sometime. Prioritize. Maybe I should set it to 9 just to see if someone does just come along and actually handle it. Anytime soon. Oh, there we go. Robot is now painting. That should hopefully make this place look a lot nicer. Hopefully. So this is no longer quite so hideous. Once it's painted, this should be even better. Right? Right? Okay, let's stop. Yeah, let's stop going higher and higher. Okay. That transformer is hideous, it seems. And those paintings may not be able to help deal with it. Oh well. Okay. Stress. Humbug is the highest. Wow. So let's just see what that new canvas is like, shall we? Total Decker. Master. Ooh. Okay, that's nice. That's good. That's really good, actually. I don't think every single one's gonna be like that. Stats. Info. Right, grimy. Shower. Grab decor. Stocking work. So, maybe we need to actually put some showers in now, maybe. Just a thought. Okay, if we were to put in a shower, where would we... Right, so plumbing. Okay. That pneumatic door, maybe... So, yeah, we broke the plumbing... we broke the water supply to the bathrooms. Gonna say it now. Oops. Okay, oopsie daisy. That's a problem. Germs. Lots and lots of lovely germs. Okay. So we'd probably have to put a shower in, say, somewhere like here. Output pipe, building intake, filtered liquid intake. Okay, so we can't rotate it, which makes that an issue. And because of the way we built this up here, we have to redesign the entire output of this building, basically. Which is great! Or I could use a... Ooh, I just had a thought. I could possibly... Someone gonna come and empty this anytime soon? Right then. I take it that's a no then. No one's gonna come and empty that wash basin. Oh well. Unreachable food. How much longer till we get more? How much longer until these are done? Oh wow, is okay. So robot has produced 2 masterpieces so far. I think he's pretty good at this. I mean, he's made that room actually tolerable, so he's doing good. Impressive, really. Hence why I'm literally filling the entire base with massive blank canvases to robot to work on. Oh good, the power gen room could do with some perking up, couldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it could. Okay, we just need food. We just need food now. That's all we need to make this colony survivable. Oh. Yeah, my throat is killing me. Painkillers in the tin, and I can't be bothered to get them out. Besides, we're only getting to about 1 o'clock this evening. Like, this morning, technically. So, yeah. Wait, so that means it's 4th of December. I can technically open another door on my advent calendar. We're doing that now, actually. So, let's do it. And I can't, as I can't reach it. I'm shackled to my computer. I'll take the headset off. No, not doing that. Ow. Okay. Just need to keep everybody happy while we get the food situation sorted. We can do that. Right? Oh, who made a mess? Humbug! Damn you. We have all these lovely nice washroom, these lovely nice bathrooms for you to use, and you just don't use them. Damn you, humbug. It's your own mess, deal with it. Pulse. Why is everyone making a mess? We have washroom, we have toilets. It's pretty quick to get there as well. Oh god. Let's just get this dealt with, shall we? So that means we have to now deliver more into that room manually, and that's always fun. Yes, more in the med bay. This isn't technically called a med bay because of some rage-inducing reason. Oh, there's... Why is no one using the toilets? Right, all the mopping is now prioritized as 9. Let's actually get the floor messes dealt with. Right, that's all the messes dealt with. Right, and now we actually have to deliver stuff in there manually, don't we? Don't want to do that really, I don't think. Do we? Okay, here comes Grunt with more. Go to the toilets then! Whoa. Right, I forgot. I also forgot I disabled... Oh dear. Grunt. Just build the pipes, please. Just build the pipes so the toilets can function, please. So Robot has created yet another masterpiece, it seems. He's really good at producing them, it seems. There's no way we're dealing with this room. Oh, come the hell on. Well, at least half of it's gone into the septic tank, and then the other half's gone into the... Yes, it has. Let's get it mopped out now, shall we? Spader has finished building the pipes now, so... we can look at the plumbing. The toilets are now back in service. Yay. Okay. Okay. That surely must need emptying by now. Info. 187 kilograms of filthy water. How much longer until we have food in there? 68% grown, 66, 67, 71%, okay. We could make mush bars quick for temporarily. Well, that'll get us 5 of them. Do 5 on this one here. That'll carry us over. That'll carry us over. Continuous. Continuous. That'll carry us over until we're done. I hope. I hit my glass. I'm good. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Let's have another masterpiece, my robot. Let's have another masterpiece. It's another masterpiece. Yay. Take a look at his stats. We'll see that he's a good runner. And he has a creativity of 6. That's good. And a really high learning. Right. These other people are actually priorities. 8 on them now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have lots of polluted water in there now, unfortunately. Stop crying, humbug. That's a lot of water in that now, actually. 406 kilograms? Ow. I didn't realise that. Okay, right, let's take a look at these then, shall we? Right, so, let's see. Thimbleweed seeds, they require 160. Okay. Pinch of pepper requires it to be upside down. Balm lily, that's for medicine. Sleep wheat requires water and fertilizer. These require slime. These just require water. Okay. I'm pretty willing just to keep going through what I already have. Which is meal ice, as that way, you know, it works. So more bottled water going in there. I really would not like to be in that room, really. Thankfully, most of the diseases aren't in the air; they're just in the water, so that's fine. There's some in that pipe. 33 germs. 37. Yeah, there's some in there, and these things are coated in them. Alright. Right. All I know is, why are these things literally just like a deep sea diving thing they get into to eat, to do their business in? Who designed a toilet like that? Who designs a toilet? You have got to be full by nearly full. Eclipse, germs. No surface germs, okay. How's the power? Power's doing okay, I think, at this point. Once we have more meal ice, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I just want to take it. I'm gonna be weird and just. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out where I would actually put a shower in this base, and no answers are coming to mind, which is unfortunate. But oh well. Meanwhile, the septic tank is looking lovely. What are you doing? What do you have on you? And that's a very full. Oh, that's a full wash. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's been emptied now. Okay. That's a lot of wash. It's a lot of polluted water going out into that now. Okay. That's gonna take a while to empty, I think. We could call in the duplicant, but we don't have the food, so we're not going to. Robot is still painting though, so he's got he's 4 for 4 in terms of masterpieces right now. He should be able to make the colony look really nice. The base. What do you call this? Is it a colony or a base? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. We're not quite at beating Eclipse in terms of day cycle 60 yet, but I think we will beat Eclipse to that, as, you know, we have a lot more food. We're a lot more efficient in terms of our oxygen generation. We're just more efficient in general. We are efficient here. Our food supply is 100% renewable, unlike his. Because he was eating water and dirt. We eat meal lights, which are completely 100% renewable. So yeah, we're beating him there. Right. Okay. A little bit of lag. I think the only things we really need to get renewable at this point is water. That's what we need to get renewable. We can look into other ways of getting oxygen later down the line, as we do have... Well, I mean, right now our current issue is water. So, you know. How are we doing here? Are we gonna get some... Ooh, we're nearly at the right level of... Right, we're nearly able to start harvesting some meal ice. And that'll be good. So we must have like something like we must have a decent amount of liquid in that by now. What the hell is this? That's fun! Also, we don't have enough people generating power, so we're gonna have a brownout unless someone comes and starts to get us on the treadmill pretty soon. Especially as Spader has just gone to the bog, so we're gonna run out of power any minute now. Run, Eclipse, run! Get to a hamster wheel! Get on it now! No! Get on! Right, okay. Okay, we have a few minutes now. Come on, someone else get on a hamster wheel and start doing some work running. Yeah. Just thinking, yeah, okay, we need to deal with all this water we're just producing. We need... I don't think we actually can make renewable oxygen with algae terrariums anymore. The electrolyzer will give us oxygen, hydrogen using water. That would give us the ability to generate power, wouldn't it? Sounds nice. I really like this though, that just oh great. Well done. Okay, so the next puddle of water we could tap is this one down here. I think what we're better off doing here anyway is just mopping this entire puddle. Too much liquid to mop, so no, we'd have to dig this out and hope it just flowed like it should. But oh well. Here comes Grunt. He's looking like he's doing algae terrarium work. Probably is. Okay, here we come. And that should now flow into the pool, main pool. Yeah, it is. Okay. And yes! We now actually have... That's good, actually. Yeah, we now actually have plenty of food. So, yeah, we can actually have things to eat. That's good. And we don't have people freak out of their minds while they're harvesting the crops now anyway. And so that's good as well. Okay, all the water into the ag terrariums. Like, we must be spending a large amount of water per day just on this alone. Like 300 grams per second. There's no way producing that from toilets and hand washing. There's no way we're producing that. So we'd have to maybe tap this polluted water up here. There's fungal spores up there. Thimble, we need that. Only issue is that's very polluted oxygen and very polluted water, and yeah. That's mostly carbon dioxide, isn't it? Right. Well, what we can do is, first of all, just we're going to add it up to here, and that'll give us more carbon dioxide, which could possibly oxygen, carbon skimmer. That only gets rid of carbon dioxide. It doesn't actually produce oxygen. So these emit oxygen. Take a look at this. It takes in carbon and it produces oxygen, which is good. Okay. Okay, so the deoxidizer requires 500 grams. So let's see. Okay, let's flip up this calculator. 550 divided by 500. So that's 1.1 grams of algae per 500 grams of oxygen. Whereas 30 divided by 40 is... No, wait. It should be 500 divided by 550. So that's 0.90. 30 divided by 40... Right, no, right, okay. Right, okay, let's do it. Oxygen over algae. No, over algae. 550. So that's 0.09. No, wait. Right, 40 over 30. 1.33, and then we have 500 over 550. Right, so yeah. These are more efficient at producing oxygen. With algae, but they also require water, which is a commodity we do not have. So I need to think now about what I want to do. I might go over to switch over to algae oxidizers and carbon skimmers instead of just algae terrariums. That's what I might have to do. But wait. Coal generator. It doesn't require oxygen to operate. It doesn't require oxygen to operate, but it produces carbon dioxide. I'm still using water though. Smack. I'm still using water that way. Oh yes, I am. I'm still using water. So these require these. It takes water. This takes slime, requires carbon dioxide. I wanna... Is that like it? There's no... Oh, there's no... Here's what everything does button, is there? Ugh. 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 Oh, well, at least we're making our preferred meal now. Lice loaves. Lice loaf. Lice loaf. There we go. We now have a lice loaf. Food. Electric grill. That might blow that circuit out. But we could stick it down here without... Nope, that might blow. Which one? So that's two. That's got a lot of stuff on it. This one's not. It's got comparatively less than that, so it's a safe, I think, to stick it on. I know I have a food sorted. Shut up. Where's the robot? Robot's running right now. Please ignore robot. He's got a lot of painting to do, though, hasn't he? And that ration box is full of... yeah. It is full of lice loaf now. I mean of lice. Real lice. Lice loaf is yet to be made. We have another report, it seems. So yeah, we have a lot more calories, don't we? No, we have a lot of life. Like, we have a lot of calories. Don't think we got any more. Starvation, power usage, power wasted. Pneumatic generators, okay. Right then. Hey! Oh, sorry I missed chat. I have not been paying attention. The issue is that it's on my left, not my right, which is where I usually... I have to show... I have to explain, like, but I have a second one to the right of my main screen, and then a MacBook to the left. And... the distance between the laptop screen and the secondary screen to the right is very small, which is where I normally have chat. And then the MacBook screen is miles to the left. And while the chat may be on the right side of the screen, it's not really viewable. And to make the distance less, I'd have to, yeah. I mean, sorry I missed that. I missed everything, didn't I? Oops, sorry. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Anyway, day 32. Is it day 33? It's day 32, yeah. Sorry about that. Right, I'll try and not miss things now. I'm an idiot. Oh well, okay. Sorry, Riptide. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, and welcome to the chat and to the stream. Yeah. I didn't intend to miss things. I'm sorry. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Right. Okay. Sorry. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can I blame tiredness? Probably not. Right. Okay, robot is painting again. I mean, we're never going to fix this room. It is just horrible. This room we could maybe fix a bit. I mean, the wire and the joint and the plate is going to be hard, but maybe we could do it. Right, that is behind a door. That shouldn't count. It's behind a door. Well, this room already looks pretty nice, due to just the blank canvases in there. As we move this way a bit more, it gets not quite as nice, but it's handling well. And then we have decor. Yeah, the algae rooms aren't as good yet. Oh well. I'm shattered. Ugh. Just make it to one phase. Just make it to one, and then we'll call the stream there. Yeah, robot is... Okay, that's them refilled, it seems. So that's a lot more food. Okay. Okay, food shortage. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. We have lots of lights left being printed, so... Yeah. My brain is fried. Ugh. o'clock last night. Not a good idea. No, it would have been 2 o'clock we finished last night. Yeah, we were doing... It was a 5-hour stream. We started with this grid and then we moved over to 4 for multiplayer. So yeah, that was a long stream last night. Yeah. 2 long streams back to back. Not a good idea. And then, yeah, tomorrow we're doing simulation games as well, so I'm gonna be really wide awake for that. Ever tried playing Factorio while half asleep? Ooh, well, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Right then. Okay. Food is still an issue. I mean, what is your contents? We have a lot of meal ice in there, varying... We need refrigeration, I think, at this point. But what's... I think we also need more... Maybe we should actually specify some research. That might actually cause some research to occur. Just a random weird thought. Okay, I thought... Maybe I already did? I don't know. Oh, it's that late. No, we must have already had... Yeah, we must have not had any running. Okay. Yeah. And that's a definite sign I need to end soon. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay. Septic tank. We have a lot of liquid stored in there. Just to actually find a way to make use of it now. We need to turn it back into actual usable water. Oh, I don't know. I'm hoping there's an easy I'm hoping there's a way to get at least somewhat close to 100%. I mean, right now, this is just... This puddle we have down here is nice, but it's also filled with germs. Which makes it perfect. And, we just need more, I think. Shine bug. Okay. So... Oh. Okay, the battery is fully charged. That's fine though. Get printing today's meals, please. Most of our food right now is just stored in these, so... Wish my throat wasn't so sore. Oh well. Okay, that's more calories printed from the machines. Okay then. Yup. Right. Right, so I'm thinking maybe I should move over to algae deoxidizers. Yeah, let's move over to algae deoxidizers. That'll help us conserve our water, which is probably our most precious resource. No, it's not. Algae we're actually rather critical on, actually. We are really actually rather critical on algae right now. So there's a good portion there, but that's in the hydrogen death thing. The slime here we could turn into thingy, and okay. Okay. What I'm thinking is we bust into this, we then install one of these pumps in that room. We maybe have to make it a bit bigger to fit it all in. We'll get access to slime, which we can then distill down to algae. Good. We'll try and capture this puffed, which, remember, it produces slime, so that's good. So we'd be able to use the slime they give us to... Supercomputers missing water, of course. We could use the slime that gives us to produce algae renewably, which would solve our algae problems, and allow us to move over to algae deoxidizers, which is good. We may have to get a larger number of them, but I'm pretty sure we could pull that off by going far enough from the map. yeah, I think we could do this. But am I wide enough awake to do it right now? That there is the question. And my brain is just shot. It can't respond. Right. I also think I do think I need another duplicate. So let's get another one. Oh, wow, that's actually pretty good. Flatulent. Okay. Right, let's go to the PTM Discord server. And let's find someone else to abuse. Oh, the Diamond Nation, we'll go with that. The Diamond... Oh, come the hell on. Print. Okay. Stop, but get rid of this, like them, and just name them here. Lots of skills. So therefore... There we go. Jobs. Diamond Nation. We need to make sure they don't do things they're not supposed to. Such as... art. Yeah, you're not doing that. Good, good, good. Okay. Not doing art. Don't do research. You can do power. Yeah. So basically, you're pretty much a good all-rounder, so you can do whatever the hell you like. It's just as long as you do things to help make things run smooth around here. Food printing is happening slowly. Grunt has just eaten some more life loaf. Right. Eclipse is right. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That'll be. Don't they have to? Yeah, they have to build up, don't they? Okay. Yeah. That reminds me. Eclipse told me about that. Oh. I'm starting to really struggle here. Gonna keep trying. Gonna try. Oh god. Alright, so that is polluted oxygen, so right, base ladder into here. Okay, prioritize. So everybody's just gone off the treadmills, and hopefully robot's doing some, like, you know, painting right now. Nope, nobody's gonna paint, as it's time for bed. Yay. Ooh. Forgotten how nice it is to use a trackpad, actually. Copy settings. This is all on trackpad right now, because why the hell not? If it makes people angry, I've done my job right. And now back to mouse. So that was nice to do for once. Anyway, 3x speed. Okay. Wish my throw wasn't so killing me. Oh, of course, Squisherton still has the nice bed. Okay. Okay. Oh, it means you go back down to 1x speed, don't we? Yeah, we do. Yeah. Okay. No, I was expecting it to be a lot more, actually, water produced by these toilets. The amount of water produced so far is, you know, makes this size of cesspit just seem so unnecessary. Oh. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Oh. And just the sound of that squelching is just really. You have to agree with that size. The sound of that squelching. It really really fills you with confidence about your meal you're going to be eating later that day, doesn't it? Well, like resources. Oh, it'll be the microbe. Oh, okay. We are now officially out of meal ice. That means we are seriously on now a food shortage. Which means that this is probably needs to be ramped up to 9. This entire section over here. Skill increase. Robot rover. Okay, oh good, we're gonna actually get some work done in here. Ooh, that's good. Finally gonna get this. Yeah, I should have been working this before. Oh well. Right, let's get this built. Once this is built, we can use it for we'll be able to expand our food growth. Put some more mealworm wood as it's completely renewable. We don't want to spend any oxygen or carbon dioxide or algae growing it. Or slime. We need to use slime from algae. That's what we're low on. Oh, we are now 100% out of algae. Right, so I need to. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Research is up here. So I know there's a research to get algae. I never had. Deodorizer. So I can get rid of poisoned oxygen. Distillation. Algae distiller produces algae from slime. Produces clean water from polluted water using sand. That would allow me to create power using hydrogen, and give me oxygen to breathe. But again, water is a very important resource right now. So, you know. Right, I'll tell you what. I'm in no shape to think of anything like how do we solve our supply issues tonight. It's now 1:45 in the morning, so I'm going to bed. Thank you all for watching. Let's just change scenes on OBS. So, thank you for watching. I am off to bed. If you're new to the stream, can I suggest you hit that follow button? I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night. We're doing simulation games, I believe. So that'll be good. Yeah. Probably Transport Tycoon, Factorio, maybe even Game Dev Tycoon. Depends on what I want to feel like playing. So yeah, I'll see you then. But in the meantime, this is Phased out.